Greetings, my name is Beverly D, and this is True Prediction Tea, and this is April 2018, and I want to say Happy Easter, Happy April Fool's Day, Happy Birthday, Aries, and this is a general reading for Aries, for this, some people say this is the new year, but this is a new month, and so we are going to see what is going on with Aries with you in this month of April. Okay, Aries, I'll put that down. Okay, but before I get started with your cards, let me put the rest of them down because you know this is tea time and you have to have a cup of tea with me, but we're going to see what's going on here. Okay, Aries, we're going to have some tea. Aries, this cup of tea is for you. Okay. Well, the first thing that, the first card that came up here, Aries, is a prosperity card. So I feel like that this is definitely a good time for many of you Aries here. This is a lot of energy that I feel. I feel some of you Aries here, it seems like that you already have some energy, but it seems like that this is, you know how you tired and you go take a nap and you wake up and you just feel refreshed. And so, or when you get enough sleep, you feel refreshed. Well, that's what this feels like, Aries. So this feels like that. This is a refreshing time here for you. And I feel like that new ideas, new beginning, new changes. It just things, it seems like it's much clearer for many of you Aries here too. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that this is a time for Aries that the clean house. We are in the spring energy here, so this is a clean house kind of vibration for many of you Aries, and that's what I see that you're going to be doing here. Things that need to be taken care of, you definitely is going to take care of it. I'm also seeing here too that you're not going to continue to go in circles here either. So I feel like that, and I see some Aries here that you are going to go back and do something that you had kind of put on the shelf, or you're going to revise some things here. And this is the timing is perfect for that. This is excellent timing for that Aries. And I feel like that whatever this is that you are redoing, is you're going to be successful with it. It's going to come out very, very good. Some of you Aries might be writing a book or making a song or doing something here. And it just feels like the timing is right for you too. And it's like you might have put it on the shelf and say, well, I'll take care of it later. And you look up and it's been a while. So time to dust the dirt off of whatever this is and get it going now, because timing is everything. And I feel like that the timing is perfect here for many of you Aries. Some of you Aries, I feel like when it comes to career, excellent time I feel here. I do feel you're going to be making some adjustments. These are some, I'm hearing critical energies here, critical times here, but you're making critical moves here. This is dealing with your communication, Aries. So some of you Aries are going to be getting into communications. I feel like this is a win-win situation here. Some of you Aries can, it's already that's in communication, you're going to be changing the communication in some kind of way. You're going to be making some kind of adjustment. Also, I feel like that this is a time that even though we in Mercury retrogrades and that deals with communication, sometimes your message might not get across the way you want it to. But this is the energy where you just, if you have to say it 10 times, you say it 10 times, Aries, until you get your point across, until it's heard. So Aries in Aries, you have that really go after it, push through kind of energy. Well, this is the time where you really need to use your energy now. So that that go, 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 push, push, push vibration that you have. And a lot of you, it comes naturally. You're very strong. You got that warrior kind of spirit. Sometimes you got to know when to use it and when not to use it. Well, Aries, you got the green light because it's time for you to use that push through warrior kind of vibration. Also, Aries, this is a time for you quit, how they say, word about spilt milk. It's spilled, is already gone. So it's time for you to focus on where you're going, what's going on now, a new glass of milk, as you say. And that's what you have to do now, Aries. So I feel like, and it's saying no need to worry. So you don't have time to worry, Aries. If you got all this action going on, and this comes easy for you because you naturally have that fire. You naturally have that push, like I say, warrior-like kind of energy. So, and it's saying here, you've waited long enough. You do not need to wait anymore. This is the time for you to let go. This is the time for you to make things happen here. It's saying this is opportunity time. So you definitely got the opportunities that's here. So what you waiting for? I mean, it's right there, right now is better than any time. And so what do you have to lose? I mean, you have nothing to really lose but something that's not going to work. So if you go after it and you give it all you have, you get creative, use this energy that you have. It's like, how can you not win? I'm also seeing here too, where I feel an Aries vibration, and I kind of feel you dealing with the airlines. So somebody could be getting into the airlines industry in some kind of way, because I keep picking up that energy. It could be a pilot, it could be a flight attendant, but I'm feeling the Aries that's dealing with aviation, flying kind of vibration here. And I feel like, again, your timing is perfect here, Aries. It's saying, and it's saying in the next near future. So that's talking about right now. I keep telling you timing. And it's saying don't stop. Then I say you need to use that push through energy, that warrior-like energy. I feel like that. And you, some of you Aries, most of you Aries is going to feel really, really motivated. Like you just got some, like you like, where all of this extra energy, where's this extra ideas is coming from? These ideas and energy is not coming for you just to sit there and look at it. It's given to you for you to use it. And so that's what you need to do at this point. You have the tools, you have what you need to get what you need to be done. This is saying, Aries, for a lot of you, this is time, this is not talking time. I mean, if you the communication has to be right, but this is action time for a lot of you Aries here. So how they say action speaks louder than words. Well, this is where you at, Aries, right now. At this is your energy. You got your energy is on you strong because we in the vibration of your energy. So you're supposed to know when to use this energy. Use your ideas. Use your mind. Use your thoughts. Use whatever it is that you have for your advantage and the advantage of your world. You are the creator of your world, Aries. And so create it. Make it happen, as they say. Okay. Some of you Aries has been going round and round and round in circles. It's time for you to get off of that merry-go-round. You the one that has chose to go on. And I really feel like this could be dealing with relationship too. So some of you Aries has been in a merry-go-round kind of relationship. You've been getting the information you need. You know what to do. The science is there. The information is there. But you have to be able to be the one to implement it. So this is a perfect time for you, the ones of you that's on that merry-go-round, time for you to get off of it, time for you to quit going in circles, time for you to have direction, time for you to know where you're going and go with it. This is also saying new life. So that's new direction, new beginnings, new energy. That's what I keep telling you. That's what I've been talking about, Aries, that this is time for you to look at things. You can look at the same thing, but you also can look at it in a different angle, or get different ideas, different solutions, different remedies. This is a good remedy year, even though it's a lot going on this year, but this is a year where you can really solve some things, where you can really find the answers to a lot of things here. So Aries, a lot of you are natural leaders, and so if you're going to lead, lead. Some of you who feels like that you really not the leader type, you still have the ability to create leaders. So if you feel like that you are not that leader energy, then you have that ability because of your sign, and because of the energy coming from there, you can also make good leaders. So either way it go, Aries, it's leadership time. Either you step up to the plate, or you can also help someone else to step up to the plate. I also feel the Aries here, and I feel like that you're kind of struggling, and this feels like dealing with teaching or something like that. And so it's like you really been struggling with some things here. It's like you're not feeling comfortable the way things are going as far as dealing with the educational system. And if you're going to ever speak out now, Aries, or do something about it, this is the perfect time to do it. Remember, I said timing is everything. Well, this is the time that you can definitely make changes here. And this is talking about chaos and conflict. And so this is the time for you to handle chaos and conflict. You can do it. You can make those changes. And that's what I feel. I feel like that somebody is in the educational system and it's really chaotic and really conflict is going on there. This is not the time to panic. This is the time for you to be proactive. This is the time for you to use your creativity. This is the time for you to take and change the direction. You don't like the way things are going. You have the ability to change the direction. This is not a time for you to be an observer. It's okay to be an observer, but you also have to put action into what you are observing. And Aries, of all the signs, you know you are that action sign here. And so you got a lot of fire behind you. And this is saying here that if, like I told you a while ago, if you don't feel like that this is a co-creator energy. So if you don't feel like that you the leader type, you have the ability to help create other leaders here. So it's a lot of energy that's going on, Aries, but a lot of these energies that I see that's going on here, they're going on in your favor. And this is the time for you to step out. This is not the time to complain. You can say what you dislike about certain things, but this is again action time here. So this is the time for you to change. You can make the change. It might look like that you got to move a mountain, but the mountain, it looks like a mountain, but it's really not. So it's one of those, what do you call, like a prop that they use in the movie theaters. And so you could definitely move this mountain, Aries, but it's like you can't just, you can talk about it, but as you're talking, you're also creating, and you got to put that force, you the force. If you have to join other people or you and you know how they say if two or more come together, then you got that God-like power. If you don't have it by yourself, then group up with some other people and create that force, create that energy, and move that mountain that's there that seems like it's unmovable. This is time where things are really, really changing. And Aries, this is the time for you to be in the lead, in the forefront of these changes that I see that's going on here. I see Aries in different parts of their life here. I see an Aries here that's making some changes, and I feel like you're not the only one that's going to benefit. There's going to be other people that's going to benefit from these changes. It's almost like you a person and you could be making these changes, and it will be your whole neighborhood or your whole area will benefit from your efforts here. So as I say, leadership, this is definitely a time for leadership, Aries, and you the one that can feel those shoes, as they say. You the one that can feel that position. And so stand up. This is your time. The light is shining on you. And again, if you don't feel like that you can, you have the ability to help other people get there. So you could be the lifesaver that can pull other people. You could be the rope that pulled other people in. But this is an opportunity time for many of you, Aries, and you have to be able to embrace your opportunity. It's there, but it needs your force. It needs your energy here, Aries. So I can't stress enough that this is an important time for many of you, Aries. I'm picking up Aries, like I said earlier, dealing with the planes and things like that. I feel that there's an area, Aries, that's really needed in law enforcement. And I'm talking about these are leadership positions. And this is the time, Aries, for you to do not be afraid, do not give into fear. That's what leaders push past the fear. They push past that. And so most people get to the fear. The fear is the gatekeeper. The fear is the door that keep you from getting in. If you're able to push past that, and that's what I'm telling you, Aries, you have that ability. It's really strong now. So push your way into that door so you can be part of making this change that is going on, not only in your life, but also other people's lives. So Aries, we can continue this. If you would like more information on this leadership energy that's really, really strong on you, Aries, here, you can contact me. I have a link below the video. You can contact me, and we can have a private session. And thank you again, Aries, for stopping by and having a cup of tea with me.